Hey, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to lesson 1 of our challenge, WIIFM, which is me. What's in it for me? Why on earth would you want to do a challenge? Why would you want to host a challenge? Why would you want to have a challenge? I brainstormed a list of at least 10, a little more than 10 reasons why and benefits to you of doing a challenge, actually hosting a challenge. And we'll talk after tomorrow, because tomorrow, what's in it for them, the people that join your challenge, is what we're going to chat about. We're going to talk about all the details of a challenge, the different types of challenges, why you would do different types of challenges. But for today, why would you even want to consider doing one? Because they're work, right? Anything we put our time and energy into, we want to make sure we're going to get a return on the investment of that time and energy in order to decide whether we're going to do that or not. So why would you want to do one? Well, for me, I started doing challenges a long time before the internet came around, before I was involved in the internet. I was doing challenges first and foremost to challenge myself, to change something or to create something in my life, some result that I wanted in my life. So early on, dieting was always a challenge, right? And I was one of those teenage and 20s and 30s yo-yo dieter type people. So I was always challenging myself with eating. Then I had a sudden cardiac arrest in 2010, and I had to challenge myself to actually move and do physical exercise, because before that I didn't really do too much, and make some lifestyle changes. So I did an exercise challenge where I exercised every day for a year, and actually that turned into 8 years and continuing. Then there's challenges that I set for myself with respect to stress. I found myself in really bad, difficult situations, and in order to handle the stress, I would create a stress management challenge, and I would actually write on an old blog I had, and I would share what I was doing to reduce stress. And every day I had these activities that I would do as a 30-day stress challenge. Then now, and don't get locked into 30 days. I do 5 days, 14 days, 21 days. But personally, when I'm doing a challenge for myself, personally challenging myself for something, it's usually for 30 days, because I know I want to at least do something for 30 days, because that'll get me the results I want, or help me determine whether I want to do it longer or not, or if I want to stop doing it altogether. And usually in 30 days, I can get the result I want in any area or aspect of my life. So stress challenges, chronic pain challenges, no sugar challenges. I just got done with a 10-day no sugar challenge. I ate sugar. My joints feel terrible, so I'm going to go back to not eating sugar again. Again, so there's an example of how I can use a challenge to get a personal improvement in my life. I've done leads, customers. I'm currently doing a customer challenge for a group after a women's summit, a 30-day customer challenge, and a hook story offer challenge. You might not have any idea what I'm talking about, but in this group you probably do. I wanted to get better personally at creating my hooks, my stories, and my offers for a particular target market. These are women with chronic pain, and that's just, I guess that's enough. And I wanted to get better at my hook, my story, my offer. So every day for 30 days, I'm creating a new hook, story, offer. I'm working on the hook, the story, and the offer to try to perfect it in 30 days. So you can do it for personal reasons, for personal challenges, to improve or to solve a personal problem, or to get a result that you want in your life or in your business. Use it to attract prospects, leads, customers to you, versus you having to go out and chase people all the time. It is one of the fastest, easiest, best ways to attract people to you and get them into your world. You can use it to help others get a result. Getting a result for other people, hint, hint, is one of the fastest ways to bring them into your world and get them to want to work with you further, offer them other products and services that you have. You can showcase you as the expert, influencer, leader in a particular field or industry or in a particular area. For example, I want to be a leader and an expert in the area of helping women with chronic pain. Now, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a lawyer, I don't play one on TV, I don't play one on Facebook Live, I don't play one on the internet. So how do I go about becoming an expert in the area of chronic pain for women and dealing with chronic pain for women? Well, it helps that I have had chronic pain since I was 21. It helps that I can relate to that, but how do I become an expert in that area, in that field then? Not having the credentials that are required. Do a challenge. It helps me to attract people who are ready to solve their problem and take action. How much time and energy do we spend and waste on people that aren't ready to change, aren't ready to make a decision, aren't ready to take action? And let's be honest, Nothing happens until somebody decides to take action, right? They either have to decide to work with us further or not. And most often it's going to be not. So how do we separate out and find the people that are ready to solve their problem, that are ready to take action, that are ready to do something to move in the direction of what they want? Challenges are a terrific way for doing that. They're also exciting and fun, right? They're exciting, they're fun. They're a way for us to explore and show our creativity. I like to think I'm a creative person. In back of me, I have some weird things in my background, but one of these things in a box is a weaving. It's like an art project type weaving thing that I've been working on for, I think, 14 years. I'm not in a hurry to do art projects, right? But it's a creative outlet for me. And challenges are a way to be creative because you get to decide what each of the days are or what each of the lessons are that you're sharing that will help people get the result. They're also a great way to create focus. You know, my example of doing the hook story offer. I know that I've just been kind of shooting in the dark at that, and I really want to hone in for this target market. So they allow me to focus my energy on perfecting my hook, then perfecting my story, then perfecting my offer in a really condensed, shortened version, shortened amount of time. And I guess that's another one is you can get results in a condensed time for people, and that's what people want. And that comes from concentrated effort and focus and taking action, right? And challenges allow you and your participants to all do that. It allows you to introduce people to what you have to offer and you in other areas. You can share other things that you do. You're not just focusing on the one thing. Now you're focusing in on the one thing, the one result they're going to get, or you're going to get in this short period of time. But it also allows you throughout the process to share more about yourself, introduce more different, aspects of your being and what you can do for them in other areas of their businesses and in their life, depending on who your customers are. It demonstrates that you have the ability to help people and help them get a result. And that is what people pay us for. They pay us to help them get a result or solve a problem. You're proving up front that you can help them solve a problem. And if you can help them get a result and solve a little problem, then they're more than likely to come to you to help them solve a bigger problem and help them get a bigger result. It's one of the fastest, easiest ways to create a following of people and to become an influencer. People love challenges, especially free challenges. I love challenges. I think I've probably done 100 or more challenges of other people's just because I love challenges. I'm finishing up tomorrow a 365-day Facebook Live challenge. I was already doing Facebook Lives. Did I need to do a live group Facebook Live challenge? No, but I have learned so much. The last 20 days, I've been counting down the lessons, the 20 lessons that I've learned from being involved in this 365-day challenge. It allows you to leverage your efforts by creating content with other people. One of the fastest, easiest ways to grow your following and grow your group or grow your business is by getting input from other people to create your content. And challenges are a great way to do that because people are sharing their experiences. They're sharing, it's also a really good way to get testimonials and stories and success stories to share your expertise in your business with other people, right? So it allows you to leverage other people's efforts because you're actually following along with them and encouraging them and coaching them through the challenge, but you're also getting something in return. You're getting their stories, their input, their posts, their contribution to the project as a whole so that you can continually improve and make your next challenge even better. And finally, if you're charging for your challenges, there's money to be made there. And we'll talk about, how do you price a challenge if you want to not do a free challenge. And so there's money to be made up front, but there's also a lot of money to be made. And where the real money is made is in the follow-up, the next thing that you offer them, because you do a challenge and at the end of the challenge, you want to offer them something. You don't want to get them a result and then leave them hanging. You don't want to start them in the challenge. And let's be honest, the vast majority of people that start your challenge will not finish it. Fact of life, have you ever done a challenge or taken a course or done something that you haven't finished? Most people won't finish it. But the cool thing about challenges is you're encouraging and you're coaching people along the way and you're rewarding them along the way with attention and stories and increasing their status, which encourages them to finish the challenge. But those that do finish the challenge, you always want to make a special offer to, something that allows them to continue their journey and to work with you further. So that's it. That's just my brainstorm quick list of what's in it for you to do a challenge. If you've got other ideas and if you think of other things, and I probably missed some because I just brainstormed this list of benefits to you of doing a challenge and why you would want to do a challenge, go ahead and share in the comments below or let me know, and I will see you with tomorrow's lesson, all about what is in it for them. What's in it for the people that are the challengers in your challenge? Why do they want to do it?